At this time, I introduce to you the 2014 Valedictorian, Nataly Hernandez, who will deliver the valedictorian address.
Good evening, friends, families, faculty. On this day, May 30th, 2014, we peel off the labels of freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, and become the reigning class of 2014. On behalf of the senior class, I would like to take advantage of this time to thank every teacher, staff member, administrator, and counselor, whoever worked with or made an impact on our class. You are the individuals who molded us, and Lord knows you all did not do it for the money. To my parents and sister, I would like to express my utmost appreciation for all you have done. You are the people who pushed me the hardest and made me able to stand up tall and earn the honor I am bestowed with today. Para mi familia, muchas gracias. Yo soy como soy por ustedes. Gracias a mis abuelitos por su amor y apoyo. Que descansen en paz mi pampo y grandma. Espero que estén orgullosos de mí. Voy a trabajar para merecer su orgullo siempre. Los quiero mucho. The class of 2014, what a class. We are a group of exquisite gems who have just been filed around its edges. We refract the light onto the road of our future. The path to greater things is easy to find, but the scattering prism of color makes it so easy to lose your way. But I have no doubt that every single coyote and lobo sitting on this field will forge a beautiful path into the future. Among us, we have students who have performed at the highest level in every field. Whether it be scoring the winning point, hitting that right note, or testing off the charts, we have set the bar for the classes to come and made sure to leave our spirit in the muraled halls of Uvalde High School. A class so undivided that we have not only stood together to soften the painful blow of hardship, but also make a dream come true. We've honored the lives of loved ones who have meant so much to the members of our pact and made a unanimous effort that resulted in the crowning of the most beautiful homecoming queen the state of Texas has ever seen. Never in my life have I received such a prestigious honor that includes privileges such as one final homework assignment. And to top it all off, publicly read it to a stadium full of people. The amount of stress this assignment has put me through has led my body into a physical sickness these last couple of days prior to graduation. I was so worried about pleasing everyone, but then I realized that pleasing everyone would be impossible, and that I earned the right to say what I felt this class needed to hear before we part ways. So naturally, I did what any responsible high school valedictorian would do, and I began writing away about 30 minutes before the ceremony commenced. So this is what I believe, and hopefully everybody here can relate or agree with what I'm about to say. High school was insightful, agonizing, rewarding, degrading, but altogether a very thrilling experience. Now it's time to make way for the future. We are stripping ourselves of the shelter that made life seem so simple and be thrown blindly into the world. By a show of hands, who here is or has ever been afraid of the future? This is because the future is not set, obviously. Each new door opens to a pitch black room, and you never know what you're going to get until you flip the light switch. Life's about being thrown into exciting situations and seeing what you make of it. I know what all you old folks might be thinking. What is this? wet behind the ears, whippersnapper, know about life. While I may be naive and remain unsure of my life after high school, in my 18 years I have been surrounded by nothing but successful adults who have molded my view of what life has in store. The future is inevitable. Ready or not, here it comes. There will be times when fitting into a certain label will make things easier, but always note that today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Remember to always take care of yourself. While I don't condone selfishness, I still believe that everybody deserves to be a little selfish. I'm not saying to step on whoever you need in order to get ahead. I'm saying know that it's okay to put what's best for you on the front line. While it may seem difficult to step out of your comfort zone, it will be well worth it in the end. You may fall, yes, figuratively and literally, but if you find the strength to pick yourself back up, you've already won half the battle. My favorite old man once told me, in life, mija, you're going to meet people you won't get along with, and people who will discourage you from doing something you love. But that's never a valid reason for quitting. At the time, I thought he was crazy, but these last couple of months, I realized that my dad is a pretty wise man. There are certain things we are entitled to: life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, just to name a few. You have the right and the power to fight, because happiness is definitely worth fighting for. Like my personal hero, Albus Dumbledore, once said, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light. My main goal when writing the speech was to avoid the cliche zone as much as possible. However, there is nothing more cliche than a high school graduation. So today, forget about who dated who and who hated who. Forget about who you laughed at, but remember who you laughed with. Set aside all differences, for today is our last day as classmates. We're not just graduating here on this field, we're graduating into the world. No longer will we be identified by our 5-digit ID number. Adios to buying lunch with the number 22537. I actually think I have still money in there. Do I get that back? No. We started from the bottom, now we're here. Now take a moment to think about who you were then, who you are now, and who you will become. Because you cannot get to the top by sitting on your bottom. Congratulations, class of 2014. Hook 'em!